Hello, I'm honored and delighted to participate in Mark's 60th birthday celebration. I'm David, Mark's little brother, the fifth of the 5 boys, and the 9th of the 10 children. I feel like I'm about the luckiest little brother in all the world. I've been very grateful to have such wonderful older brothers and sisters to set examples for me and to show me the way. And a wonderful little sister, all of whom I love very dearly. So, Mark, I wish you a very happy birthday and want to express to you my love and hope that you have a wonderful day and a wonderful celebration. Can't think of anyone more deserving.
Hello, Mark. Happy birthday from Tempe, Arizona. Hope you have a wonderful day. Wish we could be there with you. Love you. Happy birthday, Mark. I was thinking about all the fond memories that I have of you, and one of them that clearly comes to mind is when we were in high school and you were starting to be concerned about what the girls thought of you, and you were always concerned that you were a little bit skinny. And one time you bought this weight gain program where you were supposed to bulk up. You would eat this protein powder and lift weights, and you religiously followed this program for 2 full weeks. And at the end of the 2 weeks, you weighed yourself and you actually lost weight. And I thought, I wish I could do that. I love you, Mark. Happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday, old man. One story I remember, Mark and I were coming home from work, and he was in his blue Datsun pickup, and we came to my house, pulled up on the lawn, and Leanne was out front, and she was on the lawn, and Mark eased up. Leanne put her hands out to put him on the front of the truck, and Mark kind of eased up, and we kind of pushed her a little bit on the grass. She was sliding, and all of a sudden she disappeared. And I looked up and I thought, oh my goodness, we've run over her. I jumped out and ran up there, and sure enough, Mark had run up between her legs, right up on her pelvic. And I said, back off, Mark, back off. And he truck stalled, he couldn't get started, and finally we got it backed off. And the only brother that ran over my daughter. So anyway, happy 60th, Mark. Take care. Love you. Bye.
Hello, birthday boy. Want to wish you the happiest of birthdays today, Mark, on your 60th birthday. I apologize for not making it to your birthday party. I wish I could be there. Make sure everyone gives you a big hug and kiss for me. I love you dearly and wish you all the best.
Hi, Mark.
One of my greatest memories of you is how you are always quick to observe who needs help, and you're the first one to jump in and serve others, and I've always admired about you, and I appreciate your example, and I love you so much.
So I have many, many wonderful memories of growing up with Mark. One of my earliest memories is when he and I would used to, on Saturday mornings, go down with our old lawnmower and hand clippers to do the lawns of a bunch of old widow ladies in the trailer park behind the Tasty Freeze down in downtown Rubidoux. We would do all the yards, and usually there were 4 or 5 on a given Saturday, and collect our earnings, usually about $1.50 to $2 per lawn. And then I would want to spend a little bit of our earnings, and we'd usually call for Mom to come pick us up, or somebody. And while we waited for them, we'd walk out to the Tasty Freeze and wait for them to pick us up in the car. I would always want to spend a little of our hard-earned money, buy myself a little ice cream treat. But Mark, he had such self-discipline, self-control, and I think he was a bit of a tightwad. So he would never buy anything, and he would save his money. And as a result of that, it seemed like he always had money. When he needed to buy some new clothes or pay for a school field trip or whatever, he would have money. And I was always asking Mom for money. So now, many years later, I look at Mark and see in Mark one of the most kindly, gentle, giving, generous souls that I have ever met. He gives to everybody. He would give the shirt off his back to anyone. In fact, he has, for me, not only the shirt, but the pants and the shirts, or excuse me, the ties and the suits. I think from the time I was small, my wardrobe was made up of hand-me-downs from Mark. And to this day, including this suit you see me wearing, is a hand-me-down from Mark. My whole wardrobe is a hand-me-down from Mark, pretty much. So I admire in Mark a Christ-like individual who has demonstrated great unselfishness, and I seek to be like him in that way. And I'm so grateful for his example to me of faith and testimony and devotion to the Lord, always willing to do whatever the Lord would have him do, always diligent in his service and helping build his kingdom here on the earth. I'm grateful for Mark's influence on my life and want to express again to him my love.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, our favorite Uncle Mark. Happy birthday to you. We love you.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
So, Mark, I was just sitting here this morning thinking about you, and I wanted to just wish you a happy 60th birthday and that you have a very nice day. I remember when we were kids, and Les and I used to take you and Dave out in the front yard, and we were kind of the promoters of the events, and we would put you and Dave together fighting to see who could beat each other up. And one where you would be on top and one would be on the bottom, and the bottom guy would always be yelling, "Get off me or I'm gonna kill you." We had great times watching you two duke it out in the front yard. We probably should have sold tickets to the events and maybe raised a little money. It was a lot of fun to do that. We had great times watching you and Mark duke it out, and we were the promoters of the events. Now, have a happy birthday today, and let me get back to business here, okay?
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
You're a bonehead.
You're a bonehead.